5 Echo Sierra, traffic 11 o'clock, 1 mile southbound, altitude indicate 3,800.
25 Echo Sierra, searching.
Yeah, it's right there. Right there.
Okay, got him. And Echo Sierra, we got him inside. We'll maintain visual separation.
5 Echo Sierra, roger.
If I'm going out to practice and I ask for a left downwind departure like we just did,
yeah.
Over here there's a ridge that drops down and there's a saddle on the road.
Yeah.
That's usually where you want to hit.
Okay.
Today, because the restricted area is not hot.
You want to go through the saddle?
No, I want to go right through here just because I want to point things out to both of you.
Okay.
Where the restricted area is. You can see over here to the left, it's kind of a straight line where it's not a road, they've disked it, where it's gone through there with a cultivator and created a fire break.
Okay, yeah, I see that, yeah.
Okay, and you see some of these white buildings.
Yeah.
That's all part of the lab stuff. And you can see a windmill turning down here, and that's just prior to the boundary of the lab, and I'll again point that out to you. So that you know not to fly over this.
Okay.
Unless it's a weekend or you've asked permission to. Now you can kind of see there's sort of a road down here, and you can also see where they've made some fire breaks. That again is the perimeter of the restricted airspace.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll bring the fire department up here and let them practice putting out controlled burns up here. This is called Site 300. It's the restricted area that we looked at on the chart. We're now in that restricted area.
And that's the road that goes to the south of the restricted area?
Yes, down there you can see that road is outside of the restricted area. So if you're south of that road, or right over it, you're okay.
Yeah, there's not really a difference in the terrain between the restricted and the non-restricted airspace.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Yeah.
Over here to the left, to the right, is that 390-foot tower.
Weather observation.
See, it's sitting right there on top.
Oh, yeah. Very hard to spot.
5.
Yep.
You mean that thin red tower?
That's it.
The white red.
390 feet above the ground. Now remember, we're going to line up on that tree way out there.
Yeah. So
and
probably come power some more?
Yeah, let's come back on the power some more. Yeah, I meant kind of visually extend that line out.
Yep, yep.
Major Jerusalem traffic, Cessna 25 Echo Sierra is on the 45 for left downwind runway 30. Touch and goes, New J. Now,
we are midfield.
We're midfield. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Now, flaps. First notch of flaps, and we would have done our C-gumps, carburetor heat, gas undercarriage, mixture prop, seatbelts, and switches. But since it's warm out here, we're going to leave the carburetor heat alone. We're abeam the end of the runway, next notch of flaps. Okay, now we're doing real well. Pitch turn to our base. So go ahead, turn base. Don't pitch up.
Oh, down, okay.
And New J traffic, 5 Echo Sierra is turning left base for runway 30, New J. Keep the turn going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. You want to be perpendicular. Okay, full flaps. Don't pitch up. You're going to have to get rid of the trim.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, wrong way, I think. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, no power, leave the power alone. And we're on final. Nobody's out here, so.
We're at 500 feet.
Yep. Get your hand on the throttle. Full flaps.
Yep.
All right. Pitch over some more. We're slow. We want to be doing 65. You're pulling back on me. I can feel it. You're ground shy. Okay, the wings are level. Use the rudder to bring us over. Right rudder. Right rudder. Right rudder.
A lot, okay.
Wings level. Now come back on the power a little bit. Now we're going to have a little bit of a wind. Keep the wings level, wings level, wings level.
Yeah.
Wings level.
Yeah.
No, they're not. You're pulling over. There's wings level. Now, start to hold it off. Look down the runway and come back on the power slowly and smoothly. Hold it off, hold it off. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
you pulled it off too much, the power.
Sorry.
I'm saving the landing here.
Oops. What happened?
You pulled the power off too much.
Oh.
Okay, flaps up. Retrim the airplane.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Right rudder.
Yeah.
There we go, full power. Yeah, when you reduce power when we're flaring, don't just come back all the way. Just nice and easy and feel the plane settling and look down the runway. Okay, be patient. Don't pitch too much. We don't want to hit the fence. So you're pulling the left wing down. Leave it there, and I'm just using the rudder.
Okay.
Be patient. Keep the wings level. Hold it back a little bit, and come back on the power. Slowly and smoothly. Keep coming back on both of them. See, I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
See, you were using your right hand and not your left hand. You needed to use both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, flaps up. Retrim the airplane. Retrim.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. No, don't use this. This doesn't do anything. Yeah. Keep your hand on that throttle or I'm going to do this.
Sorry.
And you're going to be real excited. Oh, we're crashing. Okay, get back on it. Come on. Let's fly. Otherwise, we're going to hit the fence. Like I say, if you get an airliner up front, those guys, both of their hands are on the throttle for that reason. That the captain could be here with his right hand, and something could bounce the plane, and he could pull the throttle back, and that is really bad in an airliner. So the co-pilot's right there. He's holding them up forward too.
Yeah. So wings level and now start using the rudder?
Yep, wings level. If you have to move it around, don't see. Keep the wings level.
Yep.
Just use the right rudder. Okay, we're going to need a little bit of power. You pulled the power back, I can tell. Good, right there. That was only 100 RPM, and that makes a big difference. See how we ballooned up?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, look down the runway.
Yep.
Start to hold it back a little bit, just a little bit. Now come back on the power, Wrong way. That balloon, hold it, come on back. Come on back, look down there. Ooh. You gotta come back.
Okay.
Flaps up. Okay.
Carburetor heat.
Let's go. Right rudder?
Yep.
You want to anticipate that.
Yep.
Okay, we're ready to fly. Back pressure, back pressure. There we go. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. There we go. That's good. Don't try and look over the nose.
Okay.
Because then you're up here, you know.
Yeah.
And that changes the sight picture a whole lot.
Yep. Okay. Now start pushing it down.
No, just let it come on down on its own, or come back on the power. One of the two. Leave the power. I'd leave the power alone.
Okay.
This descent looks perfect.
Okay.
And just move the nose around. We've got a little bit of right crosswind, so.
Get a lot of right rudder.
No. It doesn't take as much as you think. Nope. Keep this level.
Yeah.
Now come back with the left. It changes all the time.
Yeah.
Wings level, wings level, wings level.
Yeah.
Now start to hold it off a little bit. Now see you move that. Come back on the power. Smooth up. You're moving it too much.
Okay.
Come back on the power. See what I'm doing? I'm coming back.
Ooh.
Okay, flaps up. Retrim the airplane. Okay. Your feet, not your hands. So I can feel you. You still think this is a car. A little bit of back pressure. We want to keep the nose wheel out of the rough stuff. Pitch over a little bit. Just a little. Doesn't take much. A little bit of left rudder to bring us back around. Wings level. Now, come back on the power a little bit. Come back on the power a little bit.
Almost idle.
Okay, now start to back pressure in there. No, not just the feet. Hold it off. You're looking real close. Look way down the runway.
Yeah.
See, and I'm helping here. Oh, you still had power in. Not your hands, your feet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, that was why. You told me you had it all the way out.
Wow.
Okay, flaps up. Trim. Use your feet, not your hands. Okay, let's go. Good, I felt you go in with the right rudder finally. Keep it in there. Keep it straight. Okay,
yeah.
We're ready to fly. Come on back. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Now what are you going to do? Now. Yes.
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm going to do if you do that again, too.
Come back on the power some more?
Not quite yet. Okay, now we can come back a little bit. A little bit of left rudder. There we go. Look, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now come back on the control just a little bit. No, you're turning. You were trying to turn. Use your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Now hold it off. Hold it off. Come on. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Keep it back. Get the power out.
Yeah.
That's the first one you've done where I haven't touched anything. Good. Now see, you're trying to drive it like a car.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Okay, let's go. That was good.
My hand is stuck on the throttle this time.
No, the landing. I didn't touch anything there at the last part of the landing. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Now we don't want to pitch up. All we want to do is keep the power in. We have to pitch, hold the nose down because we're slow.
Yeah.
You might even want to put a little more power in. And all we're going to do is fly level. We're going to try not to descend.
Okay.
Until we see that, okay, now the picture looks right. Now you can come back on the power. See, I'm pushing on this. You go.
Yeah.
Okay, come back on the power. Just a little, not a whole lot. 100 RPM makes a huge difference in these guys. Okay. Don't pitch up. Slow. A little bit of power, just a little. That's good. Nope, left rudder, not aileron. Okay, now come back on the power smoothly. Now start to hold, no, not yet. Get the power. Yeah, the power screwed you up just then.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hold it off. Hold it off. Come on. No, don't. Your feet, not your hands. See what I?
Yeah.
You can see you can feel what I'm doing.
Yeah. You're actually pulling it back a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ooh. Okay, let's go. There you go. I got the plane.
Okay.
Give you a break. You're working hard. Okay. You now have the airplane. Pitch over, pitch over. There you go.
Just use the aileron to keep it level. But,
keep it level, come back a little bit on the power, just a little bit, maybe 100 RPM. Okay, a little bit of back pressure, just a little, not much.
Yeah.
Okay, get the rudder to move us over.
Yeah.
Come back a little bit on the power, move us over still. Okay, now start to hold it off. Easy, easy, easy. See, that was too much. You got into ground effect. Come back.
Oh.
See what I'm doing? You can feel me. Okay. Yeah. Flaps up, and let's go home. I got one landing out of you finally.
I need to be able to repeat it to know that it's not just an off chance.
Nah, you did okay. I mean, my mouth was running real fast, talking a lot. You were following through. That becomes a good sign to me too, that when I say something, you know, pitch or rudder or something, you go for that. And that's all part of me breaking you down from driving a car.
Yeah, I still have the tendency to drive it like a car when I'm coming in for landing.
Yeah. And again, here we go. How long have you been driving a car? How long have you been trying to fly an airplane?
Yeah.
It just takes time.
I think there was a point in time when you come on the final when you stop using the ailerons to guide you.
Turn, right, to make a turn, yep.
So I just have to figure out what that point is, and then.
And what it is watching out where the nose is going. If the nose is starting to go off, then you jump on the rudder.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, this is very hard work. You know, you're working hard over there.
Yeah.
You know, and he does too.
I think I've become so used to just using the right rudder that when you come in for landing, sometimes you also need to use the left rudder,
yes.
And it doesn't come automatically. So this time I actually observed myself a couple of times having to push the left rudder to,
bring
make my way back in.
When you're landing.
But yeah, only when I'm landing.
When you're taking off or you're climbing, it's right rudder in a propeller-driven aircraft.
Yeah. White and red. Red over white. So this is where I start guiding the plane with the rudder.
With the rudder, yep.
And aileron just to keep it level.
Just to keep perfect. Yes.
The theory sounds good. Putting it in practice is the challenge.
So is that clump of trees out to our 3 o'clock right there?
Yeah.
The one where we come on the base?
Yes.
Okay.
Or pretty close to that.
Nandu Golf Charlie, traffic over the approach lights, runway 25 right, cleared to land.
Keep your hand on the throttle because we're going to need that as we get down lower.
Uh-huh.
And Tower 3 Charlie Tango is ready for takeoff.
Cherokee 3 Charlie Tango, make left traffic, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Back on the power some more?
Left traffic 3 Charlie Tango, runway 25 left.
Okay, back on the power 100 RPM or so, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Come back on the power, don't pitch up, you're pitching up, I can feel it. Okay, right rudder and keep the wings level, there you go. Come back on the power some more. The wings level, hold it back a little bit. This is not a car. Keep coming back. Come back on the power. Back on the power.
All the way
now,
down.
come back.
Yep.
Oh boy, this is terrible on me.
Over Altamont Pass, inbound with Foxtrot.
I'll tell you.
Did we just bounce up?
No, we didn't bounce up. The nose did.
Right, report 4 mile final.
Straight in, runway 25 right, report 4 mile final.
We were in a bad situation right back there for me.
What happened?
I'm very susceptible to a thing that's called flicker vertigo. As the prop goes through the sun's disk, I can be hypnotized real quick.
I see. Uh-huh.